You may have heard about the habits that allow you to become successful, the habits of highly effective people, the habits of success. But there are habits also that destroy success, that interfere with your ability to be successful, that can actually sabotage yourself. One of those habits is being a perfectionist, believing that it'll be perfect. You know, we train people in RTT, my own version of rapid transformational therapies, and I noticed that I'd look in the class and say to my sister, gosh, you know, that person, they're going to be an amazing therapist. Look at this one, they're so good. And then to our horror, they don't seem to pick it up. What happened? They go, I'm just waiting to be even better. I just thought I'd do another course and read another book and study a bit more. I'm like, no. You won't meet a waitress who says, I'm waiting to be perfect at waiting tables to begin. A plumber who says, I'm waiting to really be perfect at plumbing to begin. But when you often have your own job, your own business, your own dream, your own goal, you get sucked into waiting to be perfect. You know what makes you perfect? Doing it. You learn by every mistake you make. So a number one habit to stop you being successful is waiting for perfection. Waiting to be perfect. There is no perfect. The best people in the world are not perfect. Begin it now. Don't hesitate. It says in the Bible, he who hesitates is lost. Take action. That's one of the habits of success, taking action every day in the direction of your goals, not waiting to be perfect to take those actions. Another habit that stops success is doubting yourself. What if, what if, what if? You know, when I was asked to write a book, I met a publisher and oh, you know, we want you to write this book and we love what you've done so far. And can you do this? When they asked me, I really thought, you know, I don't actually know if I can do what they're requesting. They're asking me to come up with all this information. And I said, yes, I can do it. I had no idea if I could or would, but I wasn't going to go, no, I can't. I said yes, not even knowing how I would pull it off. And yet, as it happened, it all came to me. So the self-doubt, what if I get it wrong? What if I can't do it? My belief is say yes to everything. If it doesn't work out, you can extract yourself. If you say no, just in case, it's like saying, what if I'm not a great parent? What if I don't love my baby? What if? Well, there's a chance that will happen, but usually you learn as you go along. So self-doubt, trying to be perfect. And here's another habit, sabotaging yourself. Procrastination, why do you do that? Well, let's take a look at this success killer habit. Two actually. I procrastinate and I self-sabotage. The reason you do this is because you have a belief, I'm not really good enough. I've always had this dream of bringing this idea to market, starting my own business, but what if I start it and it all goes horribly wrong? Then I've ruined my dream. But if I just sabotage myself and never go, I can say, well, you know, I coulda, shoulda, woulda. But while I was getting it together, someone else came up with the same idea. Or I just was destructive, I ruined it. I worked with someone who got offered a part on Broadway. That's a huge thing. That was her dream. When she got the part, she got fatter and fatter and fatter until they said, look, you know, we gave you this part. You had a perfect dancer's body. What have you done? She said, I don't know. But I knew. She was so scared that when the play opened, the musical opened, they go, oh no, she was terrible, that she decided it was more comfortable to say, well, you know, I got so fat I couldn't even be in that part. And I had to tell her the truth. Look, they wouldn't give you the part if they didn't see something in you. If your boss says you can do this, if your employer says you can do it, they're seeing something in you. And you have to see in you what they see in you. And even if you don't, remember when your mind expands something new, it doesn't go back. So give yourself a leap of faith. Believe in yourself. Say, I can do it. Remember that expression, if you think you can, or if you think you can't, you're right. To say, I can do it. I can do it. I can really, really do it. I used to sing that song from Cinderella. You can do it, you can do it, you can really, really do it. And whenever I had a thing, I was asked to produce an audio, give a talk, and I think, oh, what do I know? Who am I to turn up and lecture doctors? I'd sing that little ditty, and it sent a message to my mind. And you see, your mind can't hold conflicting beliefs. When you're going, I can do it, it can't go, no you can't. When you're saying, I'm doing it, this is great, don't stop me now, I'm having a good time, I'm having the time of my life, your mind can't come up, no you're not. So the mind is a single track mind. If you keep it on what you want, you can't keep it on what you don't want. If you keep it on what you don't want, you can't keep it on what you want. And we have a product called I'm Enough, and it's all about how to develop the habits of success, how to join the percentage of people who have it all. Because you know what? You can have it all and all at the same time. If you have good habits, if you install good habits and disinstall negative habits. We'll say, well, some people are just lucky they're born like that. Sure they are, but it doesn't matter. You can adopt good habits, acquire good habits, wire in good habits, and after a while, it feels like you've always had them. If you acquire the habit of running, you don't go, well, I've been running for 4 years, but it never felt natural. Just do it, then it becomes natural. And while you're installing the good habits, you are uninstalling forever the negative habits. Let me tell you about a few more. So here's another very bad habit, comparing yourself to other people. You know, we all learn in a unique way. Some people learn fast, some people learn slow. I failed my driving test 3 times, could have been 4 actually, but now I never go on the road and think, I'm not equal to these other drivers because they probably passed their driving test the first time. It's a bit like that expression, it doesn't matter how many times it takes to get up a mountain. When you get to the top, you have the same view as everybody else. So don't compare, oh, that person is lucky, that person is better than me. You have a unique skill set. You can't compare yourself to other people. When I started to work in personal development amongst doctors and eminent physicians, it was very easy to go, well, they're a physician, who am I to have an opinion? But now those same physicians come to me and ask me for my opinion because I've earned my place. I didn't start off equal to them, far from it. I was this crazy girl with these woo-woo ideas, but I earned my place over time. And I don't compare myself. Someone said to me once, have you got a medical degree? I went, no. But you know what? I have got loads and loads and loads of happy clients and a very healthy bank balance. And I don't need a medical degree to have what I have. And you can do that too. You're unique. You have a unique skill set. Do not compare yourself. Here's another very negative habit to give up. Overwhelming yourself with too many tasks, waking up with this huge list of what to do, and at the end of the day you've only done a third of it, now you feel like a failure. Don't do that, and don't be jack of all trades and a master of none. If you have a gift, you're supposed to work on that gift, not do every other gift too. Be really good at what you do and let other people be good at what they do. And don't feel bad if you're working with people who are more gifted than you in one area, because you have your gift. And that's all you need, your gift. You know, I see this with kids in school who go, well, I'm not good at sport. I'm like, but you're good at computers. Imagine if the whole world was all good at everything. We'd have no restaurants, all be amazing cooks. We wouldn't employ gardeners, we'd all be brilliant. We wouldn't employ IT people to come and fix stuff. We wouldn't employ anyone to fix anything. The world would be very unfair if we were all good at everything. We would go out of business if we could all do everything. You're only supposed to be good at one thing. And people who are really good will say, this is my area of excellence. I'm good at this. That's all they need to be good at. After all, if you went to a hospital and say, hey, I've got one doctor, he does everything. He's a heart surgeon, an orthopedic surgeon, a cancer surgeon. He works with children, he delivers babies, he works with skin. No. You have a specialist in every area. Go to an amazing restaurant. They don't have one chef. They have a pastry chef, a meat chef, a dessert chef. Go to a school. I'm the history teacher. I'm the English teacher. I'm the science teacher. They are each an expert in their own field. They don't go, but I'm going to compare myself as the science teacher to the drama teacher. Remember that. Here's another bad habit you don't have to have, making rash decisions. Successful people tend to, on the whole, make their mind up quite slowly and very rarely change. Other people make their mind up so fast and change it and change it and change it. Take your time. Don't make rash decisions. Don't rush. Don't operate out of fear. And oh my God, I've got to make a decision now. You can sleep on it. You can say, I need time to think about this. You know, one of my friends who was in television, I got a job on TV and I really wanted it. And I said, you know, what shall I do? And they asked me how much money I want, because I feel scared of asking for too much in case they don't give it. She said, look, here's the truth. If you ask for too much and they want you, they won't go, are you kidding? They'll negotiate you down. If you don't ask for enough, they will never negotiate you up. And when they give you the contract, say, I need some time to think about this. If they want you, they'll wait for you. And I learned, because she was so smart, not to make rash decisions. And here's the last habit, and it's so important. I'm saving the easiest and the very best to last. Praise yourself a lot. Take a minute right now with me and think of what you would like to hear to make you know you're a success. Would you like someone to say, oh my God, you know, you're brilliant at what you do. You're gifted, you're talented, you're innovative. I love your product. I love what you've invented, written, created. Would you like that? Well, why don't you take a minute and say that yourself? I am creative. I've created something amazing. When I wrote my first book, every day I'd just go, wow, this book is amazing. This book is sensational. When it got published, I thought, actually, it's not quite as good as I said it was. I could really see in the first 3 chapters that I'd never written before. Then it got better. But imagine if I wrote it going, well, it's not very good. It's really amateur. I can see what I'm doing wrong. I wouldn't have had the courage. I had to say it's great, it's amazing, it's a bestseller, in order to have the courage to go out there. And you have to tell yourself what you need to hear. You have to praise yourself. If you work for yourself, if you're a startup, if you're looking for investment, no one's going to come along and go, yay, amazing you. You have to do it, and it will make you grow in confidence, grow in self-esteem. Before you go to meet investors, customers, clients, stop and say, this product is amazing, I'm amazing. You know why we buy stuff? Whatever we buy, it's because of how it makes us feel. We spend so much money on an Apple phone. We could buy a cheaper one, but that little Apple thing makes us feel good. We buy expensive shampoos. They make us feel good. If you can find anything that makes people feel good, they will buy it. So instead of doubting yourself, think about what could you bring to the market? What could you work on already? What could you do to make your customers, your buyers, your listeners, your readers, your audience feel good? If you can find that, you'll be amazing. And while you're doing it, praise yourself. Be the boss you've always wanted. The customer who gives you the best feedback, give it to yourself. Wire in that habit of extraordinary success along with all the others, and you will move to success, and success will move to you, and failure, holding back, putting yourself down, criticizing yourself, being rash, making mistakes, procrastinating, they will all disappear. There'll be something you used to do that cannot, will not, do not affect you or influence you or impact you ever again. Go to marisapeer.com to find out more about how to wire in the habits of success and how to wipe out the habits of failure. See you soon.